You can do one of two things. You can have one of these guys play for you, or you can just kind of walk over there and pick if you want. Okay. So, what we'll do is when you're ready, you can go ahead and begin. And I already started, so we're going to tape you, so you get to hear my voice.
Well, if you guys didn't know, the title of my TED Talk today is The Easy Market, a look on the online trade. And it's just kind of like, it's more about the common man. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like big corporations and stuff, they can do it easily. But it's more about the common man, and that's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today.
Okay, cool.
This is just a reference for me, because I'm going to be spitting some facts at you guys. But, I mean, did you know that 3.2 billion people have access to the internet today?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. I mean, that's how many people in the world. That's 44%, 44.4% of the population. Like, that's pretty crazy in my eyes. And I think that, like, you know, back in the day, you would have to just, like, leave a couch, you know, out for sale or whatever out on the, like, side. I know my dad one time sold a car just, like, leaving it on the side of the street. But, you know, that the customers have to come to you. But with the internet, you know, you put your stuff to the customers on, like, websites of, like, Let Go and Craigslist, and, like, it helps you access the customer more, and that's really what you want is exposure when you're, like, trying to sell stuff. And as far as that 3.2 billion people that have access to the internet, about 60 million people view Craigslist in a month, just as the website as a whole. I mean, that's a lot of people just we run through, and it's like, that's just one of the websites. There's really many apps, and, like, there's a whole lot of different ways to get, like, to a website where you can buy something like that. And Craigslist is just one of them. It gets 60 million views. And it's really easy to make an ad. So, like, if you have something for sale at your house, or, I mean, like, you know, why not? Just go sell it. You know, you don't have a use for it anymore. It's whatever, you know, used items as, like, a culture has gone, like, really viral from us from here. Like, they used to have thrift stores, but really all the thrift stores are, like, getting shut down because people are just selling stuff on the internet, like used stuff, or, like, you know, I know in my mom's family they used to just, like, give clothes to the younger people. You know, now you can just sell them and you make money off of it instead of having to lose money with clothes and stuff. So that, I mean, the internet just kind of, like, it brings the customers to you and makes it easy to, like, post mass things out there, because it only takes 10 minutes to make one thing for, like, that's for, like, a car or something, like something big. Even it wouldn't even be 10 minutes for a shirt. It'd be like 3. You just have to take pictures and upload it. But I already kind of said this, but once again, really the key to selling something is to just get as much exposure as you can, because there's going to be somebody out there who wants to buy what you have, as long as it's, like, a good, solid product, you know, like, worth money. So, I mean, yeah, and I was thinking, you know, ran some numbers, and I said only about 3,000 people would, you know, pass a couch for sale on the side of the street, so why would you not put it on the internet and get maybe even, like, half of the 60 million people that view it in a month, you know, leave it up there for a month. That's a lot of views. And, you know, there's a lot of, you know, just why not do it? It's easier than ever. It's really not a big deal, like, to post it on there. It's just put it on there, get as much exposure as you can, and just try to get something, you know, to sell, make some money, why not, you know? But, are there any questions about, like, you know, anything about, like, Craigslist, how to make an ad, or, like, what do you need to do, or anything like that?
Is this something that you do?
Yeah, I sell stuff on there. I've had personal experiences, you know, like, I bought a go-kart that did not even work, and, like, for $80 on Let Go, or Let It Go, or whatever. And I was willing to, like, I put parts on it and everything to make it work, and it was a perfectly good, like, new thing. And then, but unfortunately it got stolen, you know, so I didn't have the chance to sell it or anything. But then I bought and sold cars on there. I sold a 2005 Pontiac Grand Prix on there, yeah. And I made, it was $35,000. You know, you gotta talk people, that's another part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
35,000 would be you making some good money on
Yeah,
2005.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that deal.
It's a good investment. No, but it really just, like, you have to haggle people, you have to know people, like, you can talk to them. That's the best way. That's the unfortunate part about the whole used business, is really everything's kind of, like, the prices can vary. You can, like, consult with people and, like, try to figure something out, which is actually a good part, not really a bad part, but
No, it's great.
yeah.
on Instagram, there's people who, you were talking about thrift stores, and I like to buy just like thrifted items or clothes or used clothes, because I like to go to thrift stores, but I don't ever have time to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And to find the good deal. So I actually follow people on Instagram who go to thrift stores, find them, and sell them on Instagram and take pictures of it like styled and them wearing it. And just through PayPal, I buy like a lot of my shoes and clothes actually from this one girl who from thrift stores who I would never do it. And I think she actually makes a living from doing that now and doing it all online.
And
like,
they'll just ship it to you.
A lot of people do.
It's really like you don't even have to pick it up a lot of the time and stuff like that.
yeah.
And I also wanted to focus on like there's even like food products that have just been like getting sold like that. Like if, like a local stand is getting more business now because they can post up ads, and the whole ads things on the internet. Like an ad can easily like expand your business so much. Even, like,
And the big thing is it's free.
yeah,
I think
and
that's
a lot
what
of people can see it.
are doing. Do you guys have questions?
What advice would you have for somebody that has never sold anything on Craigslist?
I would say just clean it up as nice as you can and just try to take, like as many pictures. People really like to see like everything. Like if there's something that you're trying to hide, like they're not interested because there's another guy out there that's showing them everything.
Yeah.
So just take as many pictures as you can and be honest with them too. Or else,
Do you ever use eBay at all or no?
yeah, that's what I bought the parts off of
Okay.
to get the go-kart was off of eBay. Which their stuff, that's all like private people that own their own little
Yeah.
like thing where they can sell out. Like it was just they made a bunch of one part and they're just selling it.
My husband recently sold a tablet on eBay and with no scratches, and the guy said it had a scratch on it, and eBay ruled in his favor, and so my husband has to pay for it to be shipped back to him, and that's like, I think he lied about it, and I think that's weird.
The pictures are always important. Pictures.
It was
before
under
and
the
after.
it was under the cover, and he didn't take the cover off, and I was like,
Oh.
"Damn, that's your fault."
Mm.
But I think this is really going to revolutionize commerce and how
I
things.
think it already has.
You're right. Even more.
think
Like
it
I wonder what it's going to do even more so. But you're right.
I think it always has because even thrift stores and flea marketing, because a lot of people when they cleaned out their closets used to go to flea markets and try to sell. But now they can sell directly from their home. They don't have to disrupt their children's lives. They have babies. They can do it while they're sleeping. Like I said, a lot of people make a living off of it. And one family
Absolutely.
here that I know that have known since Brandon was in kindergarten, they sell shoes online. Her and her husband both. And that's the way they make their living.
Really.
They sell shoes online. It's new shoes they buy from a wholesaler, and then they sell them pair by pair
That's
online.
Parker's dad. I've talked to him
Yeah.
about it before.
Yeah.
Parker
He
Bond.
does it
Yeah.
through eBay. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing it for like 15 years.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah, that's how
They have a
make
warehouse and they
No,
like,
I need to start doing that.
living. Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
eBay. I think opened it up with antiques. Was the main.
You're right.
They opened it up with antiques, and now it's really grown. And what I like about the websites is most of them are monitored, and most of them have
Like
rules
even
because
with eBay, yeah.
when it first came out, I was very skeptical because I don't even order from a catalog. But because they're monitored and they have recourse, I think it's becoming more and more. Even the job I'm in, which is insurance sales, is going totally to the internet basically. Because there's still brick and mortar buildings, but
and if anybody wants to read my paper,
most people want to do it from
goes
their
into
home.
the history.
Yeah. I mean, I have young kids, so I do that often.
Yeah.
Well, y'all can give Brandon a hand. Derek came in just for that. I think it's something, and I'm curious to talk to you, like, this might not happen, but like 10 years from now, like to see what happens with this, or even, because you're right, it has changed it, and I'm curious to
It's
see
changed
where else
tremendously.
it's gone. Cool. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Brandon.
Appreciate it.
And you guys are free to go watch the rest of it. There's the performances in the black box if you guys want to do that as well. So thank you for coming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
glad I made it.
And I'll sign everything up for you, bud. So you're
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Took me an hour and a half to do a 20-minute drive from work
Yeah, traffic's bad.
Where
right
do
now.
you work?
at the university.
Charlotte?
Mhm. But it's usually, even with traffic, 30 minutes to get home.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. An hour in, I was not even at exit 28.
Good stuff.
And I'm like, really?
You including facts?
Well, I had a student who had a
Where are the numbers? It only makes 10 minutes to make a Craigslist ad.
Yeah, because I think there might be something on the highway because I came up 115 and it was backed up in both directions.
Less than 10 minutes.
Usually it's heavy coming north, but it was backed up in both directions and it felt like it was a lot heavier, but I haven't traveled at this time of day in a long time because I don't normally leave work at 6:30 or 7.
Yeah, that's a little good for you.
No, I don't live 10.
Oh, there you go.
Which is nice because of the morning traffic and the evening traffic.
You're right, you're on the wrong side.
I was from 9 to 5 and I said, please change me because
Telling you.
I said an hour in traffic in the morning, an hour in the evening. It's 2 hours out of my
My
day.
husband does that, yeah.
When I can cut it down to 1 hour, 30 minutes one way and 30 minutes back.
Still. Well, oh, I'm still recording.
Oh.
That's all right.
Ms. Keith,
Yes, sir.
Tango and